لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. In the last 10 days, we're going to be looking at some key steps on the path to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The first step that we're going to be looking at is based on a divine warning and a prophetic call, which is to leave one's whim, to leave one's caprice, tarkul hawa. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in the Quran, do not follow your whim, lest it misguide you from the path to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Your whim is when you incline to something and act upon it and choose to act upon it without consideration of reason, without thinking whether this is pleasing to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's whim. You incline to something, seems nice, pleasing, attractive, whatever, and you choose to do it. It is a choice based on lack of consideration of benefit, lack of consideration of the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And in a simplified framework, we can choose in one of three ways. We can choose on the basis of our lower urges, which is our desires or whim. Or we can choose on the basis of reason, which is consideration of benefit and harm. Or we can choose on the basis of the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The believer's dignity begins by choosing on the basis of reason, and they rise in their honor with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala if they choose on the basis of the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. How do we do this? The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam gives us a beautiful key. He tells us sallallahu alaihi wasallam, "Al-kayyisu man dana nafsahu." The smart person is the one who restrains themselves. وَعَمِلَ لِمَا بَعْدَ الْمَوْتِ, and who acts for what comes after this life. وَالْعَاجِزُ مَنْ أَتْبَعَ نَفْسَهُ هَوَاهَا, and the fool, the incapable person, is the one who follows their mere whim. ثُمَّ تَمَنَّ عَلَى اللَّهِ, and then they say they have high hopes with Allah. So the Prophet ﷺ described the smart person. This is the spiritually smart person. The religiously smart person is whom? مَنْ دَانَ نَفْسَهُ, who is the one who takes themselves to account or who restrains themselves. When you incline towards something, ask yourself the question, is this good? Is this of benefit? Is this pleasing to Allah? And then choose it. What is the vessel of purposeful action? It is our intention. So, and we'll be looking at intentions tomorrow, but the first step to change is to restrain our whim and to strive to make purposeful choices. This is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in the Quran, وَأَمَّا مَنْ خَافَ مَقَامَ رَبِّهِ وَنَهَى النَّفْسَ عَنِ الْهَوَى. As for the one who is in awe of the station of their Lord and who forbids their lower self from its wayward ways, فَإِنَّ الْجَنَّةَ هِيَ الْمَأْوَى, then indeed paradise is their resting place. May Allah make us of the people of paradise, and may He grant us to make paradisical choices, and may Allah grant us the best of 10 nights. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله.